I hope ManUtd VanCam is like a VanCam.
What I mean, it could be anything.
Oh, it could be like some horrific Nazi thing, couldn't it, or something like that.
This is VanCam. This is VanCam. You waited for.
Happy New Year, Steve. Dickhead. Happy New Year, everybody! It's Kev Ashford back in the saddle, man, for another edition, the first one of 2021. This, my furry-headed friends, is the ManUtd VanCam. Read it and weep. Oh yeah. She's out of there. How is everybody? Hope you're well. Sorry that it's taken me so long to compile another ManUtd VanCam, but I am a busy man at the minute. Life in general, and you know what I mean? New year, different old shite in it, straight into lockdown. And I tell you what, Voldemort off AFTV was not impressed about going back into lockdown and the instructions that Boris, the bastard, had given us.
Again, he's done it again! That is a fact! You fucking little bastard! He's done it again!
And in today's show, you will get all the usual shenanigans. If you're new to the show, there's been loads of subscribers over the Christmas period, considering I've done nothing. That's good. Welcome to you anyway, welcome aboard. Make sure you're in the comment section, leave comments, drop likes if you like it. If you don't, just do one. And yes, we're going to do another ManUtd VanCam. We always start with your big VanCam debate. We talk over a subject, I set a question, and you get to vote on it and have your say. We follow it up with CockStroker of the Week. It's self-explanatory. Nobody wants that award, and nobody wants to be the first one of 2021 to get it. We follow it up with Best of the Week, some of the good shit on social media. And look at the ManUtd VanCam Fantasy League table and how that's standing. COVID-19's having big problems on my team. Because every team that I've got players from are getting struck down. I just don't know. It's a conundrum to sort out. Kev will sort it, don't worry. And then we'll end with a few of your comments. So get a comment in, because if it gets read out, it's a big deal. It really is. Right, that's enough shit. Enough shit waffled at the start of it. So pin back your ears, crack open the beers, and get ready for another lesson. Another football education from Kev, yeah? I don't know what that was. We're going to go into the big VanCam debate. This is where you get to look at the most amazing man in the world. It is John Vallandigham wearing a ManUtd VanCam shirt. And I want to say a big thank you. I always tell you these super chats and that, you don't need to do it. But before Christmas, in the last ManUtd VanCam, John Vallandigham threw in some dollars, I think around $20. I got that wrong, it sounds bad, but it was substantial. Listen, Kev had a great old night on it. We're talking Aldi for the cheap shit beer that gets you off your head. Bottles of wine and a kebab. That's my type of night, and Vallandigham supplied me with it, so thank you. I hope your family had a great one. Here's the big VanCam debate. The big VanCam debate! Welcome to the first big VanCam debate. Sorry about that. It's like a Tourette's or something, man. The big VanCam debate question for this week, the first debate that we're going to have, and you lot get to have your say. The question for this week will be put into the community tab of the ManUtd VanCam page. Click on that, it's all done for you, yes or a no. We're talking about Scott McTominay. I'm seeing some hate, some real hate for Scott McTominay, and I do not think it is justified. The question simply this week is the criticism fair? Do you agree with the criticism of Scott McTominay? Now, there's loads of shithouses out there spouting all kinds of shit on YouTube and all that, on Twitter, social media and that Scott McTominay should not be anywhere near this club. He shouldn't have been given the armband against Watford. What kind of message does that send out? I mean, come on, man. The guy has been at United since he was five years old. Yeah? And Solskjaer comes out and says he's got the DNA of Manchester United, and people are slagging that off. Of course he has. He's grown up. He's been institutionalised. What a word that was. Where did it come from? I couldn't even say it again. He's been institutionalised. Yes. Institutionalised. Anyway, he's been there at United. He's done it from 5 years old. He's come through the ranks. He's never known anything other than Manchester United. I was proud to see him wearing the armband. And although I can see some of the criticism, Solskjaer has used him correctly in a lot of games this season. He brings something to the party. We need to look back to Sir Alex Ferguson. He had players like Phil Neville, for Christ's sake, doing his Phil Neville step-overs in front of the Stretford end. People laughing at him, man. But he brought something to the team. He was versatile, could play in different positions. John O'Shea, Wes Brown, all these players weren't world beaters. Gary Neville wasn't. They were just trained really hard. And when they were called upon, they did the job for United. McTominay is in that bracket, but he can only get better. Look at the performance against Leeds, and people still hit back and go, yeah, but it was Leeds. Meh. Yeah, I just threw that in. People don't say that. But people criticise him. I think it is really unfair. But maybe the VanCam community think, Kev, some of the stuff that people are saying, they are right. And that's why we have this debate. You know, I'm sticking up for Scott McTominay. So let me know, cast your vote. Is the criticism of McTominay correct? Do you agree with the criticism of McTominay? I've just done it like 2 different ways there, but work it out for yourself. And I'm driving around the other day anyway, and I'm thinking, remember the Cavani song, Give It, Give It, Give It? I'm thinking McTominay needs one. What did I go and do, man? I've got time on my hands during lockdown, and I think, I've got a song for Scott McTominay. So prepare yourself for this, because honestly, it is off the scale, right? And what I'm going to need is when fans are back in grounds, we've got the McTominay song, yeah? Honestly. So I'll be in like the north stand, the conductor. I'm looking across to my left side, right? I've got the east stand, and they start with this kind of tribal thing, yeah? It'd be like the All Blacks doing that thing at the start. And they all go, McTominay, McTominay, McTominay. Get clapping if you want, you know what I mean? It's up to you. McTominay, McTominay, McTominay. And then the Stretford end kicks in. So you've got the McTominay bit going. Stretford end's rattling in now. And they're saying, he fucked off England to play for Scotland. Scott McTominay. He fucked off England to play for Scotland. Scott McTominay. Back into the East End. McTominay, 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 McTominay. Scott McTominay. You get the gist of it, don't you? It's going to be complete scenes at Old Trafford. Put that one in your back pocket and have it. I'll let you have it. Get commenting what you think of that one. And as always, there is no sitting up on that fence. You need to make a decision. Is the criticism, do you agree with the criticism of Scott McTominay? Don't be a dickhead. I've got a mate, Terry the Torch. It's probably not what you're thinking, not a flash torch or anything. He used to set fire to people's faces with a blowtorch. That's just what he did. But one day, he couldn't make a decision. He sat up on the fence. His girlfriend at the time, Melanie, yeah? Melanie was so disappointed in him, called him indecisive. She left him. She was Miss Levenshulme 1998, and he messed that up because he sat on the fence. Think about it. Make a decision and don't sit on the fence. That was the Big VanCam Debate. For Big VanCam Debate! I am fully aware that I am having a bad hair day, so I do not need anyone in the comment section telling me anything along them lines. That was your Big VanCam Debate, the first one of 2021. Make sure you click on the community tab of the YouTube channel. The question is set. I don't know why I'm pointing there because it's not there. You get on there and it's a simple yes or a no. It's all done for you. Do you know what I mean? I make your life so easy. I don't know. Right, next up. CockStroker of the week. Let's do this shit. CockStroker of the week. So here we go with the first CockStroker shit of the year. First CockStroker of the year. Who's gonna get it? 2021. 5 nominations, counting you down from 5 all the way to 1. Number 5 this week is FC Barcelona. Now, Barcelona are going through a bit of a torrid time by their high standards. So it was no surprise to me that they tried just Well, let me just explain it to you. Barcelona, this is what they tweeted out, lead in social media interactions for the 6th consecutive year. Thank you. You know, who's ass, man? Do you think the fans, the Catalans, are celebrating the fact that for the 6th year in a row, Barcelona topped the league for the 6th consecutive year for interactions on social media? Yeah. Liverpool was 2nd, Man United 3rd. It's the story of our life, man. Ed Woodward, sort your shit out. Number 4 this week, don't know why I did that so high, but we crack on. Comes from VanCam regular Dave Birtwistle, who pointed me in the direction of a video. We've got a lad showing his skills off in a city centre. People shopping and that. Look at me. I'm sat on my arse, I'm doing kick-ups. I am the dog's bollocks. That is until this lad decides to run across and just belt the ball away. It's pure shithousery, man. We're going through tough times at the minute. Man's gone out to the, you know, his local precinct. I'm going to showcase my skills, try and make a bit of money in the process, and some little shithouse comes along and kicks the ball away. That could have easily been in best of the week, but I've had to mix it up this week. So number 4 this week is the bell end, who decided to kick the ball away. Number 3 is, well, you'll know it the minute I say it. Manchester United beat Leeds 6-2, and it brought to our attention the fact that Leeds United have their own fan channel, which is interesting in itself. But this clip surfaced and went viral pretty much between Manchester United fans and the football community as a whole, because it was a thing of pure beauty. Scott McTominay scores the first, yeah, your man's not happy. Scott McTominay scores a second within, what, a couple of minutes? Your man loses his shit.
McTominay's made it fucking 2.
I'm having a fucking laugh! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Embarrassing.
Fuck
That's
off!
shocking.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Yeah, have a bit of that, you dirty sheep-shagging bastards. That was number 3. Number 2 this week goes to ex-AFTV personality. Yes, it is Troops. Troops went on a bizarre kind of trail of thought. He's talking about Arsenal hitting the crossbar. And he tried to say that under different management, a different manager, the ball would have hit the underside of the bar and gone into the net.
Bukayo Saka's delivery, and the header is off the bar.
If you make a change, that changes the whole energy around the club. Do you understand? If another, I'm telling you, if that was another manager in charge and that chance has come, it's a goal. Because the energies push that ball 3 inches lower and it goes in. And that's a fact, bro.
And the first CockStroker of 2021 goes to Rants. Yes, formerly of the United stand. Can't think why he's not on it anymore. But this man, I mean, it's honestly, man, pure toxicity. Toxic views, just does it purely for the views. And the thing is, United fans aren't watching that. It's rival fans, because they want to see people losing the shit. It's drama. It's borderline acting. I do not believe it's even his opinion. But after Man United beat Watford in the FA Cup, Scott McTominay wore the armband, scored the goal. On the TV, according to them, they give it McTominay. Rants loses his shit because he does not like McTominay. And also said that he despises and hates the direction that Manchester United is going in. Top of the bastard league, man.
Everything I hate about the football we're playing, and I hate the direction that our football club's going in, bro. I hate it, bro.
I can't disagree with you, bro.
What? I hate it, bro. Man's got the DNA of United in him, bro. There's not, bruv. United DNA is not mediocre, bro. Scott McTominay is a mediocre footballer at very best, bro. He always delivers, bro. He has more bad games than good games. How can he? What's this always delivers, bro? He's got no quality about him. He runs around and what? He's a kiss the badge and slide on his knees merchant. He's a fucking shit footballer, bro. A man saying that he's got the DNA of the football club in him, bro, and that's why we gave him the armband. Ollie can fuck off, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what I say about Harry Maguire too, bro. He can fuck off too, bro. He's shit.
CockStroker of the week.
I'll give it a rest, Steve. Swivel on that. There you go, CockStroker of the week, the first one of 2021. What do you think? Get in the comments. And as always, if you have a nomination, make sure you send it in. At the end, I give you all the socials, ways of getting in touch with me, ways of trolls getting in touch with me. I never even thought about that, man. The abuse that Kev's gets now, it's so off the scale, man. I mean, some nights I cry myself to sleep. Yeah, next up, we're going to follow it up with best of the week. Why would you want to be anywhere else on this fine, freezing Friday night? Just sit back, man. Well, let's look at some of the good shit on the internet. Hello, it's time for best of the week. It pretty much does what it says on the tin, like that Ronseal stuff, dry and quick staining stuff. It dries quick and stains the wood. Yes, 5 nominations. Number 5 coming in is somebody that follows me on Twitter. I follow them. It's a mutual thing. It's Kick-Ass Cantona at the Devils United. Now, the build-up to the big game against the Dippers this weekend, he pointed out and made a really good point, or she, I don't know what it is because their avatar looks like Eric Cantona, the man himself. He said, take this into consideration, Liverpool fans who moan about penalties, yeah? If Man United hadn't been awarded a single penalty this season, they'd be joint second, a point behind Liverpool Football Club. If Liverpool Football Club hadn't been awarded a single penalty this season, they'd be level on points with 10th place West Ham. One to think about, yeah. Hitting the number 4 spot is Calgi at Christian Calgi on Twitter. Absolutely love this one. 7.4 million views this has had. And simply asked the question, why does Matt Hancock, and he is a cock, a hand in cock, why does Matt Hancock sit down like Woody in Toy Story when a human enters the room? I love it so many times of what guess me again. It's because it's like Woody in it, you know, when a human enters the room, he always just goes and drops, you know, so people don't know that he's actually a real person.
From this awful disease.
Let's do better.
Thank you.
Number 3 is quality. Rhymes that, doesn't it? It was from Dan Jones at Daniel Jones. He said, haha, this geezer on the news. So he's been filmed. It was during going back into lockdown and all this shit. So they stopped some guy on the street to ask him, obviously, about mixing at Christmas. Probably didn't really think this through. It's gone out on the national news, but the comment, it's absolute quality.
A touch, really. So I was maybe going to the mother-in-laws. Right, you gotta go now. So it's a right touch.
Yeah, bet the in-laws were not impressed with that. Number 2, we're up to number 2. I'm just checking my sheet next to me. People are amazed at just how, you know, Kev keeps this VanCam shit together. I am organised. I know I am. At Gunwood, at Man United NSW on Twitter. Listen to this for a comment, and this is not best of the week. Rants speaks facts. These people are part of the problem, I tell you. I also hate Ollie as a manager. The place he's taking us by picking McTominay regularly over Van der Beek and playing Lindelof and Maguire over our 2 best centre-backs shows that we'll never be challenging with this manager. Again, you need to say to this dickhead, United are top of the league. I quite like the direction that we're going in at the minute. But that's not best of the week. That could have easily been in CockStroker of the week. Best of the week, number 2, is the comment in reply to this. It's from Oz at Sourmash 2016. Simply said, fuck off and support someone else then. And the number 1 best of the week, Heidi Lou 78 on Twitter. It's not her. She threw out, and it's a totally pointless kind of tweet in a way, but listen, just prepare yourself, sit down, put your beers down, right? She said, I can't believe we used to go to bowling alleys place our fingers in those 3 holes where everyone's fingers had been, then proceed to eat chips. Wild, wild times. Yeah. Anyway, Spurs 1969 gets best of the week. He piped up and said, where I come from, they're called nightclubs. Woo! That is best of the week. Right, now it's time to have a look at the ManUtd VanCam Fantasy League table. This will be very, very brief. It's gonna be brief because I'm doing absolute dog shit at it, but I can let you know that Jarvis Cocker's 11 is still at the top. Simon Williams second, Tomic Eric Evanson is in 3rd place, Paul Johnson 4th, he did really well last season, and even Jay Daly, he's gone down a bit, he's done really well in 9th place, and a good mate of mine, Martin Cox, rocking number 10. Wait until all this COVID shit's out the way and that, and just watch Kev, you know, rise the table. There we go, it's done. Okay everyone, so we are coming towards the end of the first edition of 2021 ManUtd VanCam. I did say earlier I was going to do your comments. I'm going to mix it up slightly, right? There's a few things being said online and stuff, so I think it's only fair that I address them because this is my channel. It's my chance to speak out, yeah, on things that are being said, so I will address this. There's a conversation that was going on Twitter, right, at Gigs Class. There's somebody that I follow and they follow me as well. Now, they didn't copy me in on it, which is fair enough, but it does sometimes feel like somebody's talking behind your back. But listen, it's there to be seen, so somebody sent it me anyway, so I had a little look anyway. It's back from November, this. Said, Kev, the VanCam man, well, it should be VanCam man, but we'll roll with it. He said, a good lad, but I've just seen he's got into bed with Brent. When did this happen? Obviously meaning Goldbridge. Now, somebody that unsubscribed from ManUtd VanCam because I went back to the United stand, Pat Mustard, you know him, my father Ted, yeah, the milkman, said about 3 weeks ago he explained the reasons why on his show, but I messaged him to wish him all the best on his YouTube account because that was me done with him. Kev Ashford, ManUtd VanCam was a decent watch too, none of the Goldbridge wank. I've told you all this will stay on my channel, still do my own thing because I enjoy the community and the people that subscribe to ManUtd VanCam. I also know it pissed a hell of a lot of people off. What I want you to understand, it was my decision to go back on the United stand. I was highly, highly critical of a lot of people that were on the United stand at one stage, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. Now, when they got binned off, they offered me to replace certain individual there. How could I not do that? If anything, I'm on there spreading positivity. Jeez, I can't get my words out. Spreading a bit of positivity. You know, I'm enjoying it. But it's the next bit. He said, was a bit gutted to be truthful, as he was one of the first to follow me when I had under 5 followers on my account. He used to often have a dig at Goldbridge and his team of melts, but obviously the pound proved hard to resist. It was the melts that I used to have the dig at. I think anybody that watches ManUtd VanCam will actually know. The pound proved too hard to resist. I can tell you for a hand on heart, I do not get paid by the United stand. That is, money does not come into it. I do it solely because I love talking about Manchester United. That is the only reason that I go on there. I like to have the crack, put my views forward, and it's a massive platform. Of course it is. Yes, I get a hell of a lot of shit, but I also get a lot of people who say enjoyed the show and all that. That's great. You know, lockdown's been hard enough. People need stuff to watch. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I've always said that. I know we finished on a serious note. Let's forget about that now. It's Liverpool at the weekend. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to get this team absolutely spot on, because we know them dirty, rotten scoundrels will be well up for this game. It doesn't matter It's a cliche, man. Form goes out the window. This is a huge, huge game. But United have a real opportunity to go to Anfield. There's no dirty scousers spitting all over them, around the pitch, dogging them, you man bastards and all this. There'll be none of that because there's no fans in the ground. Solskjaer really has to get this team right. Eric Bailly has to start alongside Maguire. And then you take your pick in the midfield. Is Fred coming back into that team? We need a bit of tenacious work, don't we? Pogba definitely starts. Bruno starts. Cavani starts for me. Is Martial injured? I don't know, but Rashford needs to play as well. And I'm getting giddy. That's what I am. Because this is a huge, huge game. And imagine if we go there and win it. We're 6 points clear of them. And that is a frightening thought. It's not frightening, in fact. It's fucking brilliant, man. So you... enjoy yourself. I've got the wrong hard hat. This is not great. Where is it? There it is. For United at the weekend, this is not going to fit on. Come on, United! Let's do them Scouse Bellends! I said your love, keep on lifting me higher and higher. Thanks very much for watching the video. You can also follow me on these other social media platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, plenty of fish. Oh yeah! Thanks to everybody who gets involved, comments, likes, shares, subscribes. Subscribing is the main thing. It costs you nothing, and why wouldn't you want to do it? This is ManUtd VanCam.